Good morning, Americans. This is your private alien and Bubba here on Sunday, January 5th. Oh, it's Merry Christmas tomorrow. Ain't that fun? Well, had to put Bubba's Christmas because it's cold today in Georgia here, and his other outfit's a little too small, so I got to get him a new one. Uh, wanted to do a video today and call it Tulsi Gabbard's. We're more relevant every day. So here we go. Remember Tulsi supporters and you other Democrats who blasted her when she first came out to announce that she was running for president, remember? The DNC and you other Democrats blasted her because she said the United States should stop regime change as one of its policies. And you guys blasted her up to oblivion, didn't you? I remember the quotes, especially on The View, CNN, MSNBC. Miss Maddow over there was really, whew, she took her to task on that. But isn't it more relevant now? Look at what you got. You got a possible worldwide conflict surming out of here with Iran and Iraq. And remember that Iran has relationships with North Korea and Russia. And they sponsor the Assad regime over there in Syria, which she also got blasted for meeting with him. And here's the problem. Since 1950, for 70 years, the United States has gone into interventions, as Ms. Gabbard said. Korea, look what that got you. 38,000 dead. Nothing resolved. It's still an armistice. And now you're friendly with China, which is your mortal enemy in that war? Really? 38,000 died for what? As Ms. Gabbard put it, for what? And that is the right answer. You didn't learn your lesson there. You went to Iran in the same 1950s, and the Shah was deposed. So what did you do? You went in there, intervened, and put him back in power. What do you got today? The Shah was deposed anyway in 79, and now you got a very hostile regime against you. Really? Couldn't you work with the other regime that was there in the 1950s? Why did you need the Shah there first? And look at all the equipment you lost and lives that you have lost in this Iranian situation. You know, not only the 52 hostages' lives got shattered, but remember the guys that got killed in that ill-fated attempt to rescue them. In the 1960s, Vietnam. You intervened on the side of South Vietnam because you thought, dominoes, we're going to fall all over the place. Yeah? Regime change, huh? Well, what happened? You lost 58,000 people, plus some of them are MIAs, and they may still be old today, but in Russia. You don't know. You also lost the entire South Vietnam fell, Laos fell, Cambodia fell. Remember Pol Pot regime? Oh, that was nasty in the 70s, wasn't it? Everything that you valued in the 60s went to hell in the handbasket in the 70s. Yeah. You didn't learn that lesson. In my home country of Panama, you intervened so many times it wasn't bad. There was this one guy, Anufo Arias, who ran for president 3 times, won, and got deposed 3 times. The last time in 1968, Omar Torrijos took over, and you guys didn't like him, so you deposed him in 1969 with a coup, which didn't work, by the way, because the people were behind him. So you got stuck with him from 69 till you killed him in 81. Then you put Noriega there. How was that? You see what I mean about regime changes? How about 1970? The best example of all. Chile. You didn't like Salvador Allende. He was elected by the people, by the way. And you didn't like the way he was. So in 73, your CIA developed a coup with Augusto Pinochet. And what did you get? Pinochet. From 73 to 89. Wasn't that bad? Ooh. That was a bad taste in your mouth, Americans, wasn't it? And all those Americans that you lost in a national soccer stadium in 1973 who got killed by the Pinochet regime. You never told the people. Ain't that terrible? Why don't you declassify those? See, Tulsi Gabbard has a point. Also, don't forget that in 1976, one of Allende's guys was living in Washington, D.C., Orlando Letelier, and they bombed him to death. I mean, literally bombed him in the middle of D.C. That was put down in a hurry, wasn't it, by the U.S. government? So you see, Americans, especially Tulsi supporters here, and you disgruntled Democrats, you got something here. Tulsi is relevant. This is your favorite alien and Bub. Good day.